if one line on a visa form could cost you everything? Your status, your future, even put you in jail. Today I'm breaking down how visa misuse is not a harmless shortcut. It's immigration fraud, a federal crime with life-changing consequences. Stay tuned, this one could save your life. What is visa misuse? Misuse equals lying, hiding facts, forging documents, or abusing special visa categories like tourist, student, work, family, U-visa, and so on. According to U.S. law, 18 U.S.C. subsection 1546, forging, counterfeiting, altering, using or possessing fake or fraudulently obtained visas, or lying on visa forms, knowing it is false, is a criminal offense punishable by up to 10 years in prison or up to 25 years for terrorism-linked cases. Even lying willfully, misrepresenting on your visa application, even without criminal charges, make you inadmissible forever under INA subsection 212A 6CI. Fraud and willful misrepresentation. Willful misrepresentation. You lied about a material fact on purpose to an immigration officer. Even if you didn't succeed, you become inadmissible. Fraud. You lied with intent to deceive and the officer believed it, then issued a visa or benefit. That's criminal fraud plus inadmissibility plus potential prosecution. Bottom line, both are serious. Fraud is worse, but misrepresentation is enough to destroy your immigration record. So now let's look at real-world consequences. Criminal penalties up to 10 years, non-terror, 15 years if linked to other crimes, 20 years for drug trafficking, 25 years for terrorism. Under 18 U.S.C. subsection 1546, permanent inadmissibility. You cannot get any U.S. visa, green card, or entry unless you get a rare waiver, high 601, showing extreme hardship to a U.S. citizen relative. Very hard to obtain and not guaranteed. Deportation. If already in the U.S. and authorities discover fraud or misrepresentation, you may face removal proceedings, loss of status, or denial of citizenship. Gaining status or citizenship through fraud can lead to revocation and lose work rights or benefits. Criminal conviction may carry heavy fines, record, and prison time. Let's look at examples from real cases. Mohammed Jungle Jabbateh, Liberian warlord convicted of immigration fraud and perjury, sentenced to 30 years of lying about his wartime action on asylum form. Deportation Khobragade case, Indian diplomat indicted for visa fraud by submitting a falsified contract for a domestic worker, could have faced 10 years in prison. Charges dropped only because of immunity. Louisiana visa fraud scandal 2025. Local police chief and a businessman were indicted for creating fake crime reports so non-citizens could apply for U-visas for crime victims. Hundreds of fraudulent applications. Dependents faced decades in prison and huge fines. Beware of soft fraud. Misrepresenting your purpose. Claiming tourist visit while intending to study or work. Using mistimed status. Entering on visa waiver, then enrolling in school without notifying U.S.C. Marriages of convenience. Marrying a U.S. citizen solely to get an immigrant visa. This is marriage fraud, punishable by up to 5 years imprisonment and $250,000 fine. Document fraud. Using fake transcripts, bank statements, admission letters. Authorities track and share records across agencies. DHS and U.S.C. are strengthening screening and detection using cross-check verification interviews, data analytics, and public awareness campaign. Consular officers routinely investigate suspicious applications and may issue fraud recommendations, leading to permanent bar under INA subsection 212A 6CI. Legal action. You can challenge a fraud finding but must move quickly Hire a competent immigration attorney, gather evidence, and possibly file appeals or waiver requests. As of mid-2025, no major policy relaxation have occurred. Tips avoiding trouble. Always tell the truth. No half-truth or omission. Use only genuine verified documents and never forge papers. Clarify your intentions. Your visa category, student, tourist, work, must match your actual purpose. Report changes promptly if your status or intent changes, e.g. find a job or change study institution. Notify U.S.C. Avoid shady shortcuts. Consultants promising quick visas with fake documents are often scams and lead to serious penalties. If accused of fraud, misrepresentation, hire an immigration attorney immediately. Consider filing a waiver, an appeal or motion to reopen, and so on. Don't gamble with your future. One inaccurate statement, one altered document, one shortcut, it can cost you prison sentence, deportation, or permanent bar from entering the United States. Be honest, be precise, and if you need help, get legal advice. Your integration is your strongest visa. Like this video if you found it eye-opening. Subscribe for more immigration clarity. Comment below if you have questions about forms, statuses, waiver option. I'll try to answer or bring an expert. Share this with anyone applying for a visa or green card. It might just save a life.